Ladies and gentlemen, we meet again towards Parashat Ki Teitzei, which is full with 74 different types of mitzvot. Amongst these mitzvot, some mitzvot have got to do with conversion. Do we accept into the Jewish people anybody from anywhere? Maybe the Egyptians that gave us a difficult time, we should give them a difficult time and not accept them into the Jewish nation? No, we accept Egyptians under certain circumstances, even Amalekites, Amalek, that we are told to destroy them and to revenge God's revenge against them. If a person sincerely from Amalek comes and wants to convert to Judaism, do we accept them? Yes, we do accept them. Is there any type of person we do not accept? Yes, there is. And that is one of the mitzvot. We're not allowed to accept people coming to convert from the nation of Ammon and the nation of Moab. What is this? What's going on here? Is this racism? What is going on here? Is it because they've got a different type of nose or a different type of eyes or a different complexion of their skin? What is it? What is this racist thing that we are not allowed to accept converts from Ammon and Moab, from these two nations? Well, first of all, this mitzvah doesn't apply anymore today, because we do not know the origin of each person, and we don't know from what country they're from and from what tribe they're from, and therefore it does not apply today. But let's think of it conceptually. Why to negate the conversion of these people from Ammon and Moab? The Pasuk tells us why. The Pasuk tells us, Asher lo kidmu etchem belechem v'mayim. We were going through the desert for 40 years, and we passed by Ammon, that nation, and we passed by Moab. And these two nations, whilst we passed them by, they didn't even offer us water and bread. Water and bread are the simplest drink and the simplest food. They didn't offer us. Okay, so they didn't offer us. Because of that, we will never, ever, accept them into to the nation of Israel. Are they worse than the Amalekites? Are they worse than the Egyptians? And that's an interesting question. And the answer is even more interesting on two levels. On one level is, yes, the Jewish nation is a giving nation. We give beyond what we are asked to give. We judge people beyond the word of justice. And that is our nature. We do chesed. Chesed means doing more than we're asked to do. And if they're not willing to do even what they're asked to do, just a bit of water, a bit of bread, then they cannot convert into the Jewish people. They have got the wrong mindset. We don't want people in the Jewish people who are not people of chesed, who are not giving people. That is on a simple level. On a deeper level, on a much deeper level, the Ramchal, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, from the 18th century, in Italy and afterwards in Amsterdam, the end of his life in Israel, wrote a book called Derech Hashem, The Path of the Just. And there he explains a very difficult philosophical, deep question. Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu create the world? Did he need something? If he needs something, then he's not complete. And we believe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is complete. So he couldn't have made the world because he needs something. He wants something. Okay? If he wants something, what does he want? If he wants to take something from the world, then again, he's not complete. But we believe HaKadosh Baruch Hu is emet v'yatziv v'nachon. He is complete. So did he want to take something from the world? No, he wanted to give to the world. And therefore, if God created the world because he wanted to give, so when we want to give, we are Tselem Elokim. We are similar to God during those moments that we want to give. The Jewish people are people who want to give naturally. And therefore, to convert into the Jewish people, people who by definition are people who are against giving, we cannot accept it. How much more so that they are from the descendants of Lot. And we know Abraham gave to Lot whatever he wanted. And then when they came to the land of Israel, Abraham told Lot, you can choose which part you want, and he took the fertile side. And then afterwards, he got into trouble with different kings that captured Sodom, and he went and he saved him. And then afterwards, again, God decided that Sodom will be fire and brimstone, and he saved them again. And he had two boys, Ammon and Moab. So these two boys, Ammon and Moab, they don't recognize the goodness that the forefather of the Jewish people, Avraham Avinu, did with them. They don't want to give back any kindness. These are people we don't want to have anything to do with. Kindness is the most basic element in the Jewish people. And therefore, especially now we are in Elul and we're coming towards Rosh Hashanah. One short further idea from the Ramak, Rabbi Moshe Kardiovo, from the 16th century in Tzfat in Israel, a Kabbalist, wrote a book called Tomer Dvorah, and inside he asks interesting philosophical questions. He says, we say that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Kel Rachum B'Chano. He's merciful, and he's benevolent, and he's kind. On the other hand, we say HaKadosh Baruch Hu is a man of justice. So one second, if he's just with us, then he can't always be kind. And if he's kind with us, he can't really be just with us. These two things contradict. How do we solve this contradiction? So there are different answers. But one of the answers he gives, which I think is absolutely fantastic and beautiful and fits into what we're talking about now, is the following. God is just, and God is absolutely straight in his method of judgment. And what is the method of judgment? Midah keneged midah. God relates to us the way we relate to others. And that is the way of his judgment. Now, if we relate to others in kindness, so God will relate to us in kindness, according to judgment. But din, he'll do chesed with us in the way of judgment. So these days, these weeks we have left until Rosh Hashanah, all year long we have to be kind people. And we have to think about other people and be benevolent and be compassionate. However more so, during this time of Elul towards Rosh Hashanah, when we want HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be compassionate to us. So the only way HaKadosh Baruch Hu could be compassionate to us through the world of justice is if we are compassionate people towards us. Shabbat Shalom.